Caitlin Clark dominates search map despite Google Trends noise. Any debate about Caitlin Clark's popularity in 2025 can come to an end after this search map. Google recently released its annual year-in search lists, which are Google's way of showing what internet search inquiries and trends received the biggest spike in interest throughout the year. One of the metrics that Google releases each year is the 10 most searched athletes in the United States. And in 2025, the only women's athlete to earn a place on this list was Indiana Fever wing Sophie Cunningham, who came in at number 7. The fact that Cunningham made the list wasn't all that surprising, in and of itself. She went viral multiple times for her antics both on and off the court, and certainly had the biggest leap in stardom among women's basketball players compared to where she was in 2024. What was surprising to many was that Cunningham was more searched than her superstar Fever teammate, Caitlin Clark. There's no question that a huge part of Cunningham's newfound popularity is owed to her proximity to Clark, who came in at number 7 in the same Google Most Searched Athletes list in 2024. While Clark was limited to 13 regular season games because of injuries slowed down her stardom trajectory, it was still surprising to see Clark not included on this list. And this lent itself to questions about whether Clark's popularity has diminished. New search metric proves Caitlin Clark's unparalleled popularity. If the Google list raised any doubts about Clark's popularity, that can come to an end after Basketball Reference released its annual map showing their website's most searched WNBA player in all 50 states, which was conveyed in a graphic from an ex-post from Miles Ehrlich of Windsetter. The graphic shows that Clark was Basketball Reference's most searched player in 41 of the 50 states. Chicago Sky star Angel Reese most searched player in the other 9 states. The key difference between Basketball Reference and Google searches is that the former pertains solely to basketball, what actually happens on the court in other words, while the Google search is more about visibility and cultural buzz. This is why Cunningham, who was supremely buzzworthy in 2025, beat Clark out on the Google search but is nowhere to be found on the Basketball Reference page. It's worth noting that Clark had a clean sweep on Basketball Reference's same search metric for the 2024 WNBA season, as she was the most searched WNBA player in all 50 states last year. It's easy to imagine Clark sweeping all 50 states once more in 2026 if she can stay healthy and lead the Fever to another deep postseason run.